Hey guys, and welcome back to Isekai. Yes! And today we are going to be reading Sakamoto Days, chapter 125. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I missed 123 and 124. I was busy, couldn't get that one out, and yeah, couldn't get it quickly enough. But in any case, Sakamoto Days 125. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this now. Anyway, the chapter starts off very simply with, our man, Hyo, let's go, the goat, facing off against this new assassin, this assassin herself, Kumo. And Kumo is giving him a hard fight, right? Like, he's using magnets everywhere, he's lifting freaking cars and slamming on him like it's no big deal, like it's the 4th of July and he's shooting from the sky, you know what I'm talking about? And they're still fighting, they're fighting evenly-ish, and they keep boxing, and Kumo seems to be getting the better, and then all of a sudden Hyo comes in with like the clutch of like all of it, like he just stops taking damage. You know that thing where in a boss battle in the game, the boss just becomes invulnerable for a couple of minutes, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and all of a sudden nothing can hit him. That's basically what happened to Hyo here. He got punched right after like getting almost slammed by the car, right? The car gravel comes at him from the back, right? Pushes it towards Kumo, and Kumo gives him a deft punch to the stomach, and he's like, okay, now it's my turn. Okay. He just says, yeah, now it's my turn. And, she's absolutely surprised by this. She takes a step back and tries to block, his punch because he's about to punch her. And she tries to block the incoming punch with, like, multiple steel bars. And he rips through all of the steel bars and punches her straight in the gut. So hard. And you can see the steel like breaks through. You can see everything within that radius of breakage turns to dust. And she's like absolutely feeling it. She's coughing blood, and he's like, "Oh, that's weak." He's like, "That's you're kind of weak." I mean, honestly, it's like she's absolutely shocked. She's like, "Bro, how can you even punch through steel like that?" But my problem is with that question is everyone's punching through walls like concrete. So either the walls are made of candy, or she just doesn't know what she's talking about, because Sakamoto does it. Nagumo does. Hell, she did it a few chapters ago where she kicked the soccer ball so hard. Was it volleyball? I can't remember. But she kicked the ball so hard that Gaku caved into the wall. So I don't understand why she said it's not humanly possible to power through steel like that. Maybe it's because of the amount of steel that was in the center. Maybe that's why. But it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I digress. So anyway, he starts to explain, right? Hyo starts to explain why he can do this, which I still don't get, but he basically says, at times willpower can surpass technique. If one can maximize weight and speed, even a fist can become a cannonball, which I do get. He's a big guy. He can punch really hard. All that mass and gravity stuff you learn in school, it comes in handy here. But the problem is, how much force do you have to be slowing in that hand of yours to break steel so easily and not damage your hand? Like, I know he's wearing knuckle bracers or whatever, but still, like, it'll hurt unless you got bones denser than a gorilla's. Denser than an elephant's, because I don't see how you should be capable of punching through signboards with such ease. Like, he punches through these things like it's a freaking, it's like a freaking Monday Night Raw table slam chair whatever thing, and it's like he smacks through them all and hits her again, and you can see the impact of the hole that he creates. It's insane, absolutely insane. So after this, right, get this, she decides to create a whip made out of knives by pulling out knives from some tamayaki shop or whatever. And she pulls them all towards her and creates a whip and tries to whip him with it, right? But he notices that there are the couple holding hands or whatever, and so he decides to block, the incoming strikes to make sure it doesn't hurt the couple, so they can run away free. And he gets injured in the process because of that. And she's like, "Wow, you think you're some hero or something?" And he says like, "Yeah, man, no, don't worry about it. The attacks were it wouldn't have mattered even if I wanted to dodge it. It would have been just a waste of energy." So they keep fighting for a bit, and they're both going off on each other, and they're like, she's like, like with a softy like you and the order, all the respect I had is gone. And it's and he's like, in the name of the order and all that whatnot nonsense. And he's like, in the name of the order, and she copies him, and she's like, that's all bullshit. Basically, that's what she said. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what she says. And she's like, everyone in that place thinks they're like a bunch of gods, and think that they're above everyone else and can do whatever they want. And it's just like, she says, she drops some interesting lore here where she says like, seeing you reminds me of that. So seeing you reminds me that I'm glad it didn't happen. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? What do you mean by that? I'm so confused. So it probably means something happened in the past that she was supposed to join the order, or she didn't join the order because she was too weak herself. Maybe that's why. But honestly, I'm still confused. I'm still waiting for the punchline. But anyway, she pulls up 2 nails and from the ground, and she basically does a little she electric shoots them so hard. They're going at like, I would say fast. I don't know, maybe like the speed of a bullet. Maybe it's faster. I don't know. I'm not sure. But she makes them move quite fast, and he has to basically block. I mean, there's a reference, maybe it looks like more like a Kamehameha, where she pushes them out. And when she strikes, when she shoots them out, it looks like a Kamehameha. But he has to block them because of a kid that's running around the area, because people are around this area, right? Like, you can see everywhere, everyone's everywhere, running around and doing everything. You'd expect that. He calls it a coil gun. I don't know what a coil gun is. If anyone knows that, tell me in the comments. But he basically has to block it because it's a kid running around in the area, and so he blocks it. One goes straight through his shoulder blade, and the other one basically bounces off his eye. So yeah, he either doesn't have an eye anymore, or he can't open it for a very, very long time. Yeah, so it starts to get a bit more serious now, because she goes for another strike, she gets another needle basically, and goes for another strike, which as she's about to tell him one last thing, where she basically says, you're not cut out to be an assassin, which I can see. Like, he's trying to save everyone around him. He doesn't want anyone to die for no apparent reason, which makes sense, right? He's a nice guy, right? We even see that when he's talking to Hisuke, and Hisuke is like, he lost his bag, and he decides to help him, even though he doesn't even know the dude. So yeah, he's a really nice guy, and I think that's a big fault of his. But you could also say the same thing about like Shin or Sakamoto, Hisuke himself. Or, but I think maybe Sakamoto would be to a lesser extent. Same with Shin. Like, those two are a lot more center zone. I do see Sakamoto doing the same thing Hyo's doing here. Like, Sakamoto would probably try to save those people just as much as he would. But he would not, Sakamoto would be a bit more aggressive. Right? He'd be a lot more aggressive with how he fights. He'd be more up in her face, and way faster, using the things around him to his advantage to punch her and stuff like that, to attack, right? Like, I can see Sakamoto, but for some reason I don't get that same vibe from him, So yeah. Anyway, before I lose track of myself, she's about to finish the job, like she's Pain from Naruto, and can get that reference, and he's reminiscing about how, he's not a great assassin, and he knows he's not a great assassin because he can't, not turn off his emotions like Nagumo, and but like he also can't give up and quit like Sakamoto did. So he's like in that middle where he kind of has to do what he has to do because he believes he has to do it, even though he doesn't really have to do it. A lot of haves and has there, but don't worry, trust me. I'm sure I put something on the screen to help you out. Uh, but anyway, that's gonna be a lot more editing though. Anyway, well, before I get out tracked, he's about to just he's accepting death right now. He's like, I'm good now. And then all of a sudden, Hisuke shows up with the banger shot save, damn, and blocks the nail completely. To which he's like, he just shows up and Hisuke is actually he was actually surprised, right? Hisuke's here. Hisuke shows up, saving Hyo from that attack. And the girl's looking a bit intrigued. She's a bit or confused. I don't know what she's thinking. But yeah, all in all, a great chapter today. Yeah. Insane chapter. I hope Hisuke doesn't die here because I don't. You know what? They're probably gonna live. There's no real stakes here. If anything, Hyo probably gonna be the one to die, and Hisuke's gonna leave on. But for now, as it seems, Hisuke's dead. I mean, he's a great shot, but I don't. Outside of that, he's everything else. He's like below average. He's like the best shot in the entire series, but he's like below average everywhere else. So unless he can pull out some of the best shots of his life, he better know what he's freaking doing. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for joining me. A great chapter. I like it. Rated a donkey out of 10. It's nice. Oh, not donkey out of 10. Donkey. Yeah. Thanks for coming back. See you later. And bye.